Welcome to DylaGolf. I am now talking to Martin and many others about the problem of lifting, the instinct of lifting, and when we work against the instinct to lift, what's actually happening with the brain that you start to learn it. So your question just now was, why is it now suddenly working? Now that would be the same as having stabilizers on a bike and you're riding and you're kind of learning how to ride. You take the stabilizers off and then you're wobbling and wobbling and wobbling, but suddenly all of a sudden you get the balance and you're now riding. Okay? It's all to do with myelin, which is actually in the brain. As you're repeating the same thing, your brain is actually circulating and insulating the transmitters in the brain, and it actually becomes better and fluider. So when you started out, let me give you an example of what you were doing. You were standing there and you were full lifting, and now you were topping and topping and topping. So your hand kept doing this lifting. We then trained for you to keep the club down and actually push down, which is actually very, very difficult to do. But you're training your brain not to lift. So it's actually being trained, the same as riding the bike. So you're standing there and you're going, oh, and it's still lifting, but you're trying your best. And you keep doing it and you keep doing it, which is what's been happening with you. And it's been long and struggle, and we've worked on it. And eventually one day you stand there and you go, oh, wow, wow. And you say, oh, why is it now working? And it's the brain is trained, the myelin is actually circulating the transmitters, and your brain starts to get it's basically a connection in there that starts to give the movement that you need to do, that you've been training. So now you stand there with massive surprise, you're like, wow, it's suddenly working. That would be the same as me playing my guitar, and then one day I go, oh wow, look at that, my fingers are doing it. So there's your answer to the question. Bis zum nächsten Mal.